What is going on, y'all? How y'all doing today? Once again, we are back. This is Salon Boy Brick, aka Brick the Lyricist, and you are tuned into Onassis Gaming's. We right up there. Oh, we right up there. There we are, right there. You already know, man. Dream, play, live. Um, quick flash announcement. Quick news. If you're not investing in crypto, you are missing out on the next wave. That's all I have to say. If you want to know what cryptos that I invest in, like, subscribe, and send me a message. Hit me up on all my platforms, which are all right here, and contact me. We can talk. Now, back to our scheduling programming. You already know. I'm back with another reactional video. I just hopped. Yo, when I tell you I just came from work, and I'm getting right back to this because people are hitting me up now. Some people have my personal numbers. They hit me up and they telling me to do all these different reactions and all of that, man. A lot of these artists that they telling me to do, I don't really fuck with them like that. But I'm going to do it because I want to show love to y'all, one. And then two, you never know, man. I might fall in love with some of these artists, man, their music and everything. So now I'm about to do a song by NLE Choppa. It's called Champion. I'm not really an NLE Choppa fan. I don't never really listen to him. If I did listen to him, it was something probably on the radio, and I never knew it was him in the first place. That's the same thing with like Lil Durk. When I used to hear a lot of the songs that he did, one song that he did with Drake, I didn't fucking know that was him until actually one of the announcers on the radio station actually said it. Like, yeah, we gonna play that Lil Durk and Drake song. I'm like, yo, this Lil Durk. Like, I thought this nigga was like a rapper, but he over here singing and doing all this other crazy shit. So now I kind of understand a little bit of him, and like I said, this new album, Almost Healed, is an amazing one, man. So NLE Choppa, I've never listened to any of his music. I've heard of him and all of that, but I don't never really listen to his music. So I'm hoping that it's actually going to be a lot of substance in here. As always, you already know, man, we judging off 4 different categories: flows, wordplay, metaphors, punchlines. So as every artist, that anytime you gonna get rated on me, you better come with those 4 consistent things. If you don't, your power ain't gonna be strong enough, and you ain't gonna get a good enough score. Not from me anyway, man. I'm gonna keep it as funky as I can. You already know. So let's jump right into it, and let's see what this shit is hitting for.
Hey man, everybody stand up if you ever had your back against the wall and had to fight back. It's your anthem. My view from the top of the moon, I can see the whole world sitting in my hand, a maze of rules. We finna break the rules, and we gon' make them too. I can't fall asleep, I gotta stand tall, that's what a leader do. Follow me, I'm leading you. Hey, we finna turn up, crank up the heat in here, they finna burn up. Told them I'm coming, I'm here, tell them they time up. I said it once, I'ma say it again, this here be my year. I ain't gon' show no fear, I know that I'm built to equip for what God want me to do. I'm number 1 out the 2, it don't know way I'ma lose. I hate the struggle, but it made me harder. I made it far, but I wanna go farther. This not for me, this for my son and my daughter, my family tree and their daughter. I'm the chosen one, I'm wearing that jacket. I was down, now I'm up, now I was the underdog, now look who be left. I'm better than you guys, yeah. The champions, the champions. Hey, we gon' bow, never fall, the champions, the champions, the champions. Hey, we gon' bow, never fall. I put my head up and told them crown me. My ring finger got a rock on it, rock on it. I put my head up and told them crown me. My ring finger got a rock on it, rock on it, rock on it. Threw dirt on my neck, tried to bury me. Threw salt on me like that was seasoning. Now this my season. Weathered every storm that was sent my way, but promise you it wasn't easy. Took some patience and grieving. I was believing when no one believed me. I was believing when no one believed me. Now they gotta see me from the nosebleed or the front row. I don't care what I see. Dreams to reality, I'm too real for reality TV. Remember I was piss poor, now I'm writing this song from a balcony. Tell them watch out for me, but they ain't see me coming out that roadkill. No alone nights on that road, feel like keep pushing even though we don't feel right. Blood, sweat, and tears just to live life. Talk to God even when I didn't see light. Still talk to him when it got bright. Dark days but made for the spotlight. We paid, now mama can sleep tight. The champions, the champions. Hey, we gon' bow, never fall. The champions, the champions, the champions. Hey, we gon' ball, never fall. I put my head up and told them crown me. My ring finger got a rock on it, rock on it. I put my head up and told them crown me.
Wrap that
My
shit on.
ring
Oh,
finger got
yeah,
a
you gonna let me
rock
see
on
it?
it, rock on it, rock on it.
Yo, if this shit don't make it in the movie, y'all slacking. Damn, that joint was fine. Yo. That joint was nice though. That shit was actually really nice. But don't get it twisted, man. Just because you got all that motivational shit that you talking in there does not mean that your rating gonna go up. Visual wise, that joint was lit though, man. And I love the motivation behind it though. Like you really just now see, this is the type of artist and this is the type of shit that artists should really be throwing out. I don't know if NLE Choppa has always been like this. You know what I mean? Because I've watched a lot of those beef joints, and he's a part of a lot of beefing with other rappers and all that reckless stuff and shit. But if this is what he's see, and here's the thing though, like never judge somebody for their past mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Never judge anybody for their past mistakes unless we'll get into that one. That's another topic. I mean, I got another reaction. I wanted to start doing Fresh and Fit reactions. If anybody don't know who Fresh and Fit is, go look them up. You know, but I ain't gonna digress too much into that. But these are the type of artists you want to be throwing out there, man, because they're really trying to motivate people. And the song sounds like it could be a part of a movie. I don't know what kind of movie you want to make it. It could be a based on a true story type of movie about basketball. Like this joint would have been a good track to have. And what is that? That movie with Samuel L. Jackson, and he took over was it Samuel L. Jackson? And he took over the basketball team and all of that. Was it the basketball team? Yeah, the basketball team. I forgot what it's called. Mr. Carter or something like that. I think it was Mr. Carter. I don't know. I would have to look it up. But yeah, so that right there, that was a good track though. That was definitely a good track. Like I gotta definitely salute. Soon I'm gonna have my sound effects, man. I ain't got my sound effects right now. I'm gonna just leave it as that, but I'm working on my sound effects. That was a good ass track. I mean, because it was definitely a motivational, something that kids that are really struggling and they probably see, and especially if they know his whole past lifestyle of what he was and how he's trying to transition and all of that. Same thing with Lil Durk, man. Shout out Lil Durk. The same trying to transition and doing some other new things. Like that's what's going to help you be able to stay in the industry for a very long time, because people are going to want to, especially when you got these powerful beings right here, all supporting you on the stuff that you're doing and all of that, man. So, definitely shout out to that. Shout out to NLE Choppa for that one, man. Champions, that's a good ass track. First song I ever heard from him and all of that, man. And it had to be something that's actually gonna make me want to listen to more of his tracks, though. So let's get right into the ratings, though, man. Flow, you already know, man. Flow, he was rocking with the beat, man. He was doing what he had to do. He had a few good moments where he was knocking, and even when he started the introduction, I understood what he was saying. He was actually hitting it off really right with some nice word plays and some nice punchlines and all of that, and his flow was on point, like it should be. So I'm gonna give his flow a 7 on there. Like that joint was really good though, man. That joint was really good. I wanted to throw a 6 on it, but I'm gonna just give it. I'm gonna throw some sauce on there and give it a 7 because how they switched the beat up at the end. Like if he would have rapped off the drum, off the the drill, that drum drill beat, like that marching band joint, that shit would have made it way better, y'all. Because I would just imagine what type of flow he would have came with that joint. He wouldn't have been basic. He would have definitely probably tried to spit some fast shit with some multiples and everything in there. But he left it basic. He didn't want to make that joint more complex. But the switch up was definitely good on there. That shit helped his flow out. So I'm gonna give it a 7. Wordplay, they were in there. He was definitely throwing in some of them. I didn't really catch too many of the things that really had me opening my ears up too much. So I'm gonna give that one a 5. I mean, I would go a little higher, but I'm gonna give it a 5 because I know if I listen to it again, I probably would, or maybe I would probably stay where I'm at. But overall, it was actually really good word plays. He played the way he was spitting his bars. He was playing it very well, and the motivation that he was throwing behind it was even better. Multiples, they weren't really in there as much. He was just rhyming end rhymes, end rhymes, end rhymes, end rhymes, end rhymes. So I'm gonna give that one a 5. And the only reason why is because the beat and the way he was flowing with it, the way he was going with it was actually enough to not keep him down in the basics. If it was a beat that I wasn't really banging with and he wasn't really doing too much on it, and the hook was good too, then I probably would have gave him a 4. But a 5 is actually pretty good, so I'm gonna rock out with that. Punchlines, they were in there. He was doing exactly what he needed to. I'm gonna give that one a 6 because it wasn't too high. It was average, but it was a little bit above average because of the shit that he was saying and how he was putting his words, how he was actually putting it together to, like I said, the motivation behind it is really what kind of help, up the track. Plus the beat and that, like I said, and that switch up at the end is what really helped it. So we looking at 7.556. 7.556 is 7 and 5. That's 12. 5. That's 17. 2023. That's 23, right? 16. Add 4. 2023. So it's 23 out of 40. Yeah. I'm just making sure I'm counting right, man. It's been a long day. I ain't really sleep like that, but I'm happy that I'm here, being able to enjoy y'all energy and enjoy y'all vibes and everything. So NLE Choppa, man, 23 out of 40 for your first track through me. That shit wasn't bad though, man. Yeah, that joint wasn't bad, man. This is definitely a track that I could really see in the movie though. I think that I'm still boggling on my head. I think that joint is called either Carter or Mr. Carter or something like that. The basketball movie that Samuel L. Jackson played when he was trying to teach those bad kids in that school and try to get them to a championship, or just show them how to have leadership and all of that. Because every time I'm thinking Mr. Carter, I'm over here thinking about Remember the Titans, and I'm thinking I know that's Denzel that was in that movie. But yeah, you got to look it up. I think it was like Mr. Carter. But I could have definitely saw it like whatever movie they're gonna come out with that's sports related or championship based related, or is about an individual and is based on a true story. Shit, they could have put this in that George Foreman movie, Foreman. They could have put it in that. That joint would have been good, especially for like the end. This would have been a good ass track, the good ass soundtrack to that joint. That shit was right. That joint was right though, man. But I definitely do see it playing inside of a movie somewhere though, man. Songs like this is what you really need, man, because it's really gonna help the society and the youth know that there are other ways of being successful and not taking the easy approach, actually busting your ass and making it somewhere that that people will actually respect and look up to you for years upon years upon years to come, man. So just stay motivated, keep pushing music like this, NLE. Don't stop, man, don't stop. All right, so yeah, man, that's pretty much it. 23 out of 40, it is what it is. And if you think my rating is right, let me know in the comments. If you think my rating is wrong, you tell me what you think this song is either lacking or it has that I didn't say. So just drop them in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and keep on showing love, man. This is Salon Boy Brick the Lyricist. This is Onassis Gamings, and I am signing out.